Hello everyone, this is my first video on YouTube. So I decided to create some video editing content on YouTube because I see a lot of nonsense on YouTube. A 20-minute, 30-minute, a 40-minute, even an hour YouTube tutorial just to learn that small thing. So I decided to trim each topic into smaller pieces so beginners, fellow editors can learn how to do those editing tricks or animating tricks like you see in the SaaS or in video editing industry, and it can be as much easy and quick as you want. No gimmicks, no 10 minutes watching someone is talking nonsense, just directly into the information. So if you want me to continue on this content, please don't forget to subscribe. This will help me a lot to push more content every week. So let's start. A lot of editors and beginner animators are asking a lot about how to do that smooth transition in the SaaS videos. So you can see a lot of SaaS videos having that smooth transition from a text to a text. How you actually can do that, or maybe you can also smooth transition from a text to an image or to any element that you want. So this transition is the whole thing that every animator used in a SaaS video, which is called the match cut. So let's say we're having this background, it's prepared from before. So let's, for example, add a text, which is there is only, for example, so we have this one, and we have after 1 minute, we're gonna have one goal after another minute this season. So I want to create a smooth transition that it goes from this to this to this. Now if we turn on the video, it's just like, normal cut. Now what we want to do is that zoom and zoom out transition, but it should be a very smooth. So here's the trick, guys. First of all, you want to select the first text and you want to add a null object attached to it. So for example, you want this text, let's say we want to make it to start maybe zooming out. So we're gonna zoom it in a little bit and it's gonna be zooming out. Then we ease the keyframes and we do this graph. So we make sure you select the speedy graph and you wanna push it all towards the left. So this is what this do is that it goes at full speed since the start. So here how it's gonna look like. As you can see here, it's gonna do all the speed or most of the zoom out from the start, and it's gonna be going so slow by the end of the part. Now we want to connect these two together so they can look like we are transitioning without even noticing that they are transitioning. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna add another null object for this one, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom out also. So we're gonna maybe go with 80, or maybe let's go 75. The 75, and we put, now the keyframes should be in this way. The first keyframe where it's the normal one, which is at 100, it should be at the middle of the first null object, and the last keyframe is going to be at the last. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do totally the opposite. We're going to let the keyframes work in the whole opposite way. So what we're telling it is that we want to go slower by zooming out and to zoom as quick as possible by the end of the video. Now look what we're gonna have. So as you can see here, we're gonna have the first zoom out going out and the start of the second zoom out. Now of course you won't feel the smoothness, still we didn't apply anything on the other part, but this is for actually the first part. Now on the second part, you wanna do the total opposite thing. So what we're gonna happen is this one is zooming out, right? Now what you're gonna do is you want this to be zoomed in at first. So once you zoom out, it's gonna look like it's flowing together. Okay, so you apply the same kind of transition. So we select this, the scale of this one should be by the end. Now for this one, let's say we're gonna put it for 130, okay, and we're gonna ease. We're gonna do the same thing as we did in the null object one, as you can see here. So to make it start as fast as possible, so we're gonna do this one and like that. Now something like that. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna end fast at the start, and it's gonna start as quick as possible so it can give this unnoticeable, transition between sentence and a sentence. Okay, as simple as that. So we're gonna watch it together. So we can apply that to scale, to position, to anything that you want, but you want to make sure it's having the same transition or the flow of the transition as one before. So let's apply it to this between the second and the third. So we want to add here another null, and this time we're going to make it to go up, to transition it upward. Okay, so what we're going to have is we will go to position and we will make this word go up. Now we don't want to make it so much, we'll make it as like that, and we're gonna go easy, make sure this one should be in the middle of that one. Oops, we select the keyframes and we do extreme right because we are transitioning out from that scene. So it's gonna be like that. As you can see, it's like this and like this, upward. Now what we're gonna do is we wanna make our third scene goes from down to up so we can have the same flow of motion. So we also do a null, and we're gonna do a keyframe, drag it maybe up here, and we're gonna make it downward, something like that. Select the keyframes, make them easy, of course, always, and then do the total opposite thing. It's just repeating the same step. So we're gonna go to up, and then it goes from down to up, so it's gonna have that smooth. So let's check it out. As you can see here, maybe we can make it a little bit shorter. So it's gonna be like that. You will be able to do that thing to anything that you want, even the rotation, whatever, scaling Y or by X, whatever you're gonna do. This is what creates a cut frame or a match cut that goes as smooth as possible. So that's it. It's that simple. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I will come by the next week with another tutorial. Watch out.